Hey y'all, welcome with me, Redski here on another round of righteous readings, raw and righteous. As always, my delectable darlings, I hope you are doing fantastically fabulous today. I'm enjoying the much cooler weather we are having here in Oz, so I am very much blissfully in my proper summer weather, which is about a top of 25, 26 degrees. Not the nearly 40 scorchy that we've been having lately. So Redski's much happier to be not baking her tamales. So Saggy, how you going? Welcome. If you've not met me before, I am Red, also known as Redski, and you're here at Righteous Readings, where we do raw, righteous readings to the point where I don't mince my words. I tell you like it is. And you may leave chafed. You have been forewarned. Now, Saggies, this is your love reading for first singles and secondly couples. This will pertain to the month of February 2022. Because this is a love reading in for the singles, I know a lot of people ask me this, but it is what it is. These are love readings. So your Venus placements in your natal chart are highly prevalent for this round. If you want the best bang for buck, best douche for your dollar, you need to be going and looking at your natal chart. What star sign holds that Venus placement is the star sign reading you guys should be watching today. Okay, Saggies. All right, so singles first. What we'll be doing is we'll be looking at 6 different aspects of your life, such as work, ambition, friendship, love, family, and health. We will then go through and clarify this. This all attains the month of February. Okay? If I have time, I'll even sweeten the deal with some inspirational messages for you if I have time. I have no kids here today, only my live-in eldest, who's quite happy today. So we'll see how we go. It's looking favourable, Saggy. So let's get into this single spread first for Saggy singles for the month of February 2022. Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising. As I said, you can still get messages or figure out if you're going by your Sun, Moon, or Rising placement. But if you really want to have the best chance of resonating to this reading, check the Venus. Remember, at the end of the day, this is a general. So take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, it's not your message today. Don't feel disheartened or stressed. I always try to aim at least give something to you, even if it's just my time and half-assed smile. Okay, guys? For Saggy singles, February 2022, we're looking at the 6 aspects of the Sagittarius life, such as work, ambition, friends, family. Oh, friends, love, family. I couldn't get the love out. Anyhow, Saggy singles, let's hit it. February 2022. What's coming in for the Saggy singles for February 2022, please? Spirits, guides, ancestors, and source. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so I will explain all placements when all cards are drawn. To the best of my ability, anyway. Wow. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Wands in work. We've got a major arcana upside down. I'll explain that in a minute. But then we have the Knight of Swords inverted, King of Cups inverted. It's the way they look. The King's facing away from the Queen. The Queen's looking towards the Star inverted with the Knight of Swords reversed. And that King of Cups reversed is looking at her beyond all that. Bottom of the deck with that King of Wands. I really feel that you're being very honest and using courage. You're moving forward with strength, fortitude. Others seek your advice. They love the warmth about you, your honesty, your truth. You're caring, you're invested. As long as it's worthy of your time. You don't invest in bullshit. Work, Queen of Wands now. So this is the feminine of the masculine. You know, this is someone that's very charming, sympathetic, very gracious, very very fertile, popular, practical mind, loving spirit. And that's what you're showing at work, Saggy. Your best adventurous self, you know, that inspired adventurer with a level head that can really bring it in. Your ambitions, I do have some concerns about, which is your next position. We have a major arcana. It's the sign of Aquarius coming through here, which is funny because February is Aquarius's month. So your ambitions for February, Aquarius's month, is Aquarius on its head. It is the star inverted, the sign for Aquarius, the major arcana for Aquarius's sign. I'm seeing that there is some unfulfilled hopes here and disappointment around your ambitions, and you're lacking in ambition at the moment because you're just not there to be, wishing things right now. There's a lack of opportunity. You might be a bit stubbornness, bullheadedness. I feel like there's a lot of conclusions to friendships, social experiments. Everything's wrapping up. There's no new thing to take its spot. So there's a bit of lacking there in ambition because you don't know where to put anything. Friendship, I think, is lacking too, that Knight of Swords reversed. It's like the friend you have you wouldn't want kind of thing. There's a real incapacity here, maybe even some dispute or upset over a third party with your friendships. There's been some impulsive mistakes. Someone's acted a little bit foolish here. Love, King of Cups reversed now. So again, this is really speaking in atonement when he's inverted of artistic temperament. This talks about double dealing, scandal, ruin, injustice. I feel like you've really got the raw end of the stick in love, Saggy singles. You've really been brutalized. For family, death sign of Scorpio now. Complete and total transformation. Maybe you and your family have had to deal with a passing in your family. Someone that your family knows, part of your family, I don't know. But I do know that this is signifying a rebirth or a passing, a transformation here, a massive change here, a massive change, a life change. This is something you can't get back once it's taken. Once it's transformed or changed, I feel that it's just an absolute abrupt change coming in here with family. And there may actually be some conclusions, some endings here to these situations, friendship, family. May even be going through illness. It's a whole new era though. Health for you, Two of Swords reverse. You feel like you've been misrepresented. You feel like you've been a bit dishonoured. Dishonest to yourself. I feel been a bit treacherous, lying to yourself that you'd get this health kick or get something happening around health, but you've not done it. I want to say don't be too hard on yourself. I feel like you're holding yourself to real high regard about this idealism that you might have had at the start of the year. But I see that you feel hoodwinked. Honestly, you're putting out love and you're putting out cherries and you're getting back pips. It's like I keep putting all the warmth out, the world out, and I keep just getting same old pips. Let's clarify your reading now, Saggy Singles, okay, for February. Let's clarify this reading, please, spirits and guides. So for work for Saggy Singles, we have that Queen of Wands. We have that Queen of Wands. Can we please clarify this energy, spirits and guides, with the Queen of Wands? Thank you. We have the Ten of Swords reversed with the Judgment card. Okay. For your ambition, Saggy Singles, we have the Star reversed. Let's clarify the Star reversed. Why is the Star reversed here, please? Two of Wands reversed. Friendship connections, we have that Knight of Swords reversed. Let's clarify this energy now. The Knight of Swords reversed. Why is the Knight of Swords reversed? Let's clarify. Right, there we go. The Tower reversed. What a majors. Love connection for Saggy Singles, we have that King of Cups reversed. Let's clarify this King of Cups reversed for love, Saggy Singles. Why is this King of Cups reversed? Clarify. King of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords. Family connections for Saggy Singles. We had Death card. Clarify the Death. Why is the Death card here for family? Clarify Death. The World. Death, transformation, and whole completions of cycles with your family. Health, Two of Swords reverse. Let's clarify this Two of Swords reverse for health for Saggy Singles. Clarify. Knight of Wands on the deck. Seven of Cups. A lot of options here, a lot of desires. Not a lot of them, if any of them, are bringing in any bloody freaking happiness, I want to say, Sagittarius. This is a painful reading. Start the reading I want to give to my Saggies. Work. Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords reverse, Judgment. You're putting forward this very warm, caring, sympathetic, practical, charming, graceful person, especially around work. You're offering your services. You're being very giving with your insight, with your knowledge, with your time. Ten of Swords reverse says any benefit here, though, in these connections with work or in the workplace itself will only be momentary. While you're giving, it's good, but the moment you stop giving excessively, they all turn back in tower. You're waiting on judgment here. You're waiting on true atonement and judgment here by your peers. The need to repent and forgive, I think they need to. The moment to account for which they've used their opportunities, the rebirth of it, the rejuvenation of it. How their actions have affected others, aka you, Sagittarius. Been stomping on your feet the whole time and you've been standing there going, what about me? Ambitions for the month of February. Star reverse with the Two of Wands reverse. There's a lot of unfulfillment here, Sag. Aquarius coming through here now. I feel there's a lot of conclusions here, though. Everything's wrapping up. Everything's burning out. Two of Wands reverse really says to me that you're just going through a lot of sadness and trouble and trying to keep up here. You're losing your faith. You've had a lot of restraint caused by others and you're just sick of listening to everyone's bullshit, I feel. Friendship, Knight of Swords reverse, the Tower reverse. You know, with your friendship connections, I feel like someone has been using the other a little bit. I feel like there's been some mistakes here. Someone might have taken up bed with someone they shouldn't have. There's some sort of conceitedness here. Tower reverse is saying that this is going to continue with this oppression. It's the inability to bring in any worthwhile change, entrapment in this unhappy relationship with the friends. Love, King of Cups reverse, Knight of Swords. Love is not good. Whoever's coming in for love is just scandalous, will bring loss, ruin, someone that's crafty, and you're just going to worry about them something fierce, and they're not going to do the same for you. They're just going to bring in anxiety, you're not going to sleep well. Family, the Death card sign of Scorpio and the World. Complete and total transformation, change here. Death of, loss here, change. The ending of familiar situation, friendship, financial loss, beginning of a new era. Can mean that you are banding together with family because there has actually been a death, a loss. The world behind that is attachment, completion, perfection, the ultimate change. It's gone through its process, it's gone through the cycle, and this is the end result of all the efforts. We would hope for success here. I do believe there is that to be had with fulfillment and capability and triumph through these undertakings, but I don't think you're seeing that right now. You're not seeing the triumphant side of it. You're seeing the absolute complete ending of it, times two. The world is coming in its cycle and death is literally on the world's shoulder, bringing it in. It's impossible to ignore. It's a reality that I don't think you wanted to face, yet cannot ignore now. Health, Two of Swords reversed, Knight of Wands. With health, I think there's just been a lot of treachery or dishonour to yourself mainly. With that Knight of Wands, I've got to say that I really do feel that there's a journey here to be had, advancement. Maybe you just haven't started it yet. I feel like you're going into the unknown. You may even go through a change of residence or a change of just total routine here, real uprooting of things that were very much your regular routine, really changing shit up. Really coming from the left side of it to really surprise some people that think that you're just a regular caterpillar that follows the cycle of, you know, eat, munch, sleep, chrysalis, butterfly. Slow down, Saggies, for February is your advice. Let's hear it. When it feels like our world is spinning out of control, it's easy to get overwhelmed. This is a good time to begin a daily meditation practice. Ooh, good advice. Your mind is the most open and receptive in the morning, which is why it's helpful to start your day with centering exercises. Cultivate stillness within and know that there is no rush at the end of our days. We won't care about our to-do lists. We'll wish we had loved more, lived more, and been at peace. So don't wait. Slow down now. Great advice. And honestly, I think that's good for you. Invite your fears to tea. Fears aren't facts. Often they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When you're courageous enough to be with what scares you, we receive powerful wisdom. So slow down, Invite your fears to tea. Don't let fear stop you. And don't let the fast pace of life burn you at both ends of the wick. Candle's wick. Both ends of the stick. Don't be whipped like a flogged horse. Stop, smell the roses. While you're at it, maybe put some meditative music on. I think it would be great for you. Amazing how much more centered and more full of clarity and clearness you'll feel, even if you just do it for 5 minutes. Wait for your coffee to boil. Thank you, Saggy Singles, for joining me, Redsky, on another round here on Righteous Readings. I hope you were able to take something from this today, even if it didn't resonate. Thank you so much for joining me. The next round will be for the couples, for those loved up ones. Saggy Singles, thank you again for joining me. Please like, share, and definitely subscribe to the channel. Redsky's Righteous Readings, where we do raw, righteous to the point readings. Thank you again so much for joining me. I so appreciate your time. Bye all.